Hello again, I'm Blunty. Happy iPad Day, everybody. Well, everybody in the US who could actually get their hands on one today, because despite Apple initially saying when they announced the product that it would be available worldwide on the same day, they changed their tune. Maybe they had supply problems, maybe they got more interested in it than even they expected, maybe they were overambitious. I don't know. Whatever the reason is, it means that guys like me in Australia have to wait till the end of the month to get our chance to put our hands on an Apple iPad. And even then, I'm a little frustrated because I had a whole bunch of money put aside to buy, the top-of-the-line iPad, the biggest storage and all that sort of stuff, and I had to spend that money on something else because I had some surprise expenses come up, and now I'm all frustrated because it's iPad launch day. Not only has it not launched in Australia yet, but I spent the money I have, so I've got no chance of getting my hands on one, and I'm sort of, I'm not quite at the stage where I've got tears of bitter disappointment streaming down my cheeks, forming a puddle of get over it at my feet. But I am a little frustrated because most of the tech sites that I read to get my tech news from are American-based, are US-based. So today they've almost got nothing but iPad news, iPad news, iPad news, iPad reviews, iPad app reviews, iPad, just streaming, hitting me in the face constantly, just reminding me that I don't have one yet. And the same thing happened when the iPhone launched, and the iPhone 3G and the iPhone 3GS. I mean, I bought those products, I like those products, I got them in my hands as soon as humanly possible, and I was still fatigued by just the sheer amount of news coverage coming out on every tech site. It's ridiculous. And it's going to go on for a few days like this, or at least a week, and we won't get the real shakedown on what people actually think about the iPad until they've had it for at least a couple of weeks. A month from now, when the Americans have had it for a month and the Australians are just getting it. We're going to get sort of real people and real use case scenarios out of it, because people will have gotten over that initial shock, the initial shiny new gadget shock, and will start using it like they're going to continue to use it. It'll start becoming a part of their lives, a part of their tech, a part of their habits, a part of their routines. And I want to get to that point, but I'm going to be a month behind everyone else, at least a month behind everyone else on that, and it's just... And I am aware that I'm coming across much like a petulant, spoilt child at the moment, bitching and whining about how I don't have one, but it's triply frustrating because I wanted to do a review of this thing. I wanted to give my opinion out there on it. I mean, you guys like my tech reviews, that's why I do the tech reviews, and it would be absolutely pointless for me to publish a review on the iPad a month after everyone else has already got their reviews out there, and it's killing me. And Apple never send out review units to people like me. They only send them out to, half a dozen of the biggest tech journalists in the freaking world. And, I've got no chance of getting a review unit from Apple, and I can't go out and buy my own one off the shelf, and it drives me insane. It would be absolutely pointless for me to publish a review by the time I get one, because you'd all be sick of hearing reviews at that point. I almost already am. I'm just flooded for it. Every time you turn around, iPad on all these tech journalist sites, it's just getting overwhelming. That went to a funny place. I want an iPad. Actually, I'm not really all that, I'm not, in tears about this. I'm just frustrated for many different reasons. The delay, the money, the fact that I can't, I can't review it, and yeah. Well, anyway, those of you out there who do have your iPads, leave a comment saying posted from an iPad. I mean, you could, pretend to do that from Firefox on a Windows 95 machine, for all I know. I don't. Does Firefox even run on Windows 95? I don't care. If you're running Windows 95, you should probably kill yourself at this point anyway. But yeah, if you've got an iPad, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you actually think. Give me some feedback on this thing. What do you hate about it? What do you love about it? What do you feel completely indifferent about? Let me into the iPad world. Just a little bit. Just for a moment. Anyway, enough rambling, bitching and whining and moaning and all that sort of stuff. I've been Blunty. I still am and probably will continue to be. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.